Greetings, this is Chief doing another Transformers review. I'm like fucking buses in the moment, nothing for ages and then suddenly two come at once. This is another acquisition which I got today, which is Generation 1 Wreck-Gar. I've already got another Wreck-Gar, but unfortunately his tyres has disintegrated. His back wheels come off and his front wheels come off for the tyres itself, so I bought this as a replacement for the guy. It's not a bad little figure itself there. Now, as 1986 goes, fucking fantastic. I love this guy. Absolutely love this guy. I mean, it's a shame about the arms itself, but as you've got him down as a display piece, I mean, I think it's meant to be a little chopper or something, but obviously you can see what it is straight away. I think, in fact, Ray Oliver Mess did one review of this guy probably about just over a year ago now, I think. And he's done an absolutely fantastic review on this guy. I'm just doing my own review purely because he is fantastic, and I can't reiterate how much I love this guy. I mean, he's absolutely... It obviously can see straight away his legs, his arms, how his body's going to form and so forth there. But still, you know, we love it. We absolutely love it. I mean, I remember when I first saw Wreck-Gar, and I really wanted this guy as a kid, but I only had enough money to buy one Transformer. So there's a toss-up between this guy and Rodimus Prime. And I ended up buying Rodimus Prime, which was a huge loss. So by the time I had enough money saved up to buy this guy, he had gone. He unfortunately had stopped being sold in the shops. So I later got another version of him, and as I said, his wheels have just disintegrated through time. So I've just got another one of him, and this is pretty good condition. You know, I had to drive down for about an hour down to Plymouth to pick this guy up, but yeah. I mean, the guy had an absolute fantastic collection, I've got to say, absolutely fantastic. But here, Wreck-Gar, Generation 1 Wreck-Gar. I mean, just look at that. You know, if I just put it this way itself, you know, it's so iconic. You know, and I love the new animated series version of Wreck-Gar. I love how they've used Weird Al Yankovic as the voice of Wreck-Gar. Obviously, in homage to the song, which obviously is at the beginning of my reviews, Dare to Be Stupid. So yeah, I love those little quirks itself there. Stickers itself, I think they keep folding back on itself, so mainly some repo labels later on. But other than that, no, the guy's in pretty good condition. On with the transformation. I mean, it's just a shame about that. I mean, I could probably fix that with a bit of super glue or something, but I think it's just a typical fault of the Wreck-Gars is the floppy arms, because he's getting a bit old and he's getting a bit floppy. He can't keep it up anymore. Bit of Viagra will sort that out, I'm sure. Anyway, on the transformation. Just pop that open. The only thing I don't like about the rear legs is the way, let's try and move this one out of the way, is the way the wheel just gets stuck in there. There's no real way to try and transform him without that wheel touching, which is a shame, because it does deform the wheel and it will disintegrate over time. So I'm going to try and minimise the amount of time to transform this guy. An absolute superb display piece, absolutely fantastic. You know, push that down. A bit of chrome there, because we all like a bit of chrome. Remove his wheel out of his hand. Push that down. Flip his face down. There it is. Hello. Pop his head down, and there you have G1 Wreck-Gar. Which, you know, for an 86 figure isn't, you know, he's quite tall. He is quite tall. You know, a very long body. Obviously not as articulated or as complex as some of the new bike figures such as Prowl and so forth. But no, as for a G1 figure, that is fucking good, I think. Weapons wise, of course, he's got his little rifle and his little axe, which you can put in his hand. I do prefer it without the wheel, I must admit. You can, of course, attach the wheel on to form his little axe thing there. But I mean, I personally myself, I prefer it without the wheel. So I mean, that's just me. Sue me for having an opinion. So yeah, that's Generation 1 Wreck-Gar. And his chrome's still standing out. Pretty mint condition, this one, apart from the, of course, the floppy arms. But yeah, I mean, that's holding up well. Turn on the back way, of course, there. I mean, I absolutely love this figure. Top 20, maybe. I'd definitely say, you know, towards the end part, but you know, in the late teens. But definitely, maybe top 20. Yeah, maybe top 20. But no, again, absolutely fantastic figure. I can't go on and on about how great he is. I mean, the colour scheme, everything about him. You're just so unique. I think that's the thing. It's unique. That's the word I'm looking for. Because I think with most of the previous figures, they're quite generic. You know, remold and rehashes and so forth. Then when the movie line came out and this figure came out, you kind of expected Hasbro to start knocking out 1,000 of these type of figures. Because obviously the movie is the Planet Junk, which had thousands and millions of these Junkions. It'd been really cool if they did, you know, a set whereby you could replace each other's arms and legs and so forth with each other, giving each one an individual different look, which would have been interesting, I think. But yeah, say hello, hello. So this is Chief 888. No, it's not. It's just Chief. I keep meaning to do that, but it's such a mouthful. Anyway, before I log off, big thank you to everyone subscribed so far. I've had a few shout outs. Unfortunately, I was meant to write the names down. However, as you can see, I'm in the restaurant today, not by the PC. So I've had a few shout outs by the people. So thank you for that. You know who you are. I will mention you next time, I promise. And what else was I going to say? Yeah, I think I'm on subscribers. I'm up to 48, which means there's only another 52 subscribers to go before I review the Wheeljack Diaclone figure, the pre-Transformers figure. So spread the word. Give me a shout out on all your channels, and hopefully we'll bump up to 100 to get that magical figure, and I will start doing that Diaclone figure. So yeah, this is Chief logging off.